And we begin with the extraordinary exchange between President-elect Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Mr. Trump calling the Russian leader, quote, very smart. Putin surprising the White House, refusing to retaliate for the U.S. expelling 35 Russian operatives, payback for the election-related hacks. Vehicles today seen streaming out of 2 Russian compounds, federal agents on hand. Putin saying he'll wait for the president-elect to take office before making his next move. ABC's Mary Bruce starts us off in Washington.
Russian diplomats tonight are on the move, packing up and shipping out after President Obama shut down 2 Russian compounds. And the clock is ticking for dozens of diplomats and their families who have until noon on Sunday to get out of the country. Russia sending a plane to pick them up.
Have to leave within hours, and it's just not human.
And as the parade of moving vans roll out, President-elect Trump is praising Russian President Putin for his restrained response. Trump calling it a great move. I always knew he was very smart. Tonight, some members of Congress blasting Trump for his response.
I am scared. I am frankly very, very scared that our next president hasn't a clue about what Russia is actually up to.
The Russians had promised to retaliate. The foreign minister this morning calling for a tit-for-tat expulsion of U.S. diplomats from Russia. But then, in stepped President Putin with a shocking 180. There will be no counterpunch. Saying in a statement, we will not create any problems for U.S. diplomats. We will not expel anyone. Instead of an eviction, an invitation. Putin welcoming all children of the U.S. diplomats accredited in Russia to the New Year and Christmas children's show at the Kremlin. Experts say Putin may be playing the long game, hoping a President Trump will be more receptive.
That was staged. It was intended to show that Mr. Putin could be magnanimous, that he could be above it all. But again, the goal of that message was not the Obama White House, it's the incoming administration and Mr. Trump.
The president-elect, who has repeatedly questioned if Russia was behind the hacking, says it's time for our country to move on to bigger and better things.
I think we ought to get on with our lives. I think that computers have complicated lives very greatly.
At one of those Russian compounds today, our Lindsay Janis was there as the punishment came down.
Cars were coming in and out of this property all morning until the U.S. government closed down those gates. Neighbors we've spoken with say the Russians who used this property were quiet and kept to themselves.
Inside those gates, this decadent mansion had become a hub for gathering secret intelligence. On the Maryland shore, a similar lavish retreat, 45 prime acres with a swimming pool and tennis courts. These ornate rooms used for meetings and parties and allegedly for spying. Tonight, both properties now off limits.
And Mary Bruce joins us live from the White House tonight. Mary, with the world watching his every move, President-elect Trump has tweeted again tonight?
That's right, Tom. Amid this growing tension, Donald Trump did send out another tweet, this time criticizing some of the media coverage. The president-elect clearly paying close attention, but still not answering the big remaining question. Will he undo these measures and sanctions once he takes office in just 3 weeks? Tom?
Mary Bruce for us tonight. Mary, thank you.